confirm what renters already know, and that is that rents are out of control and your policies are responsible. And this isn't something abstract. I spoke to a couple last week. Taoiseach, they're renting, they both have good jobs. The plan was simple: save hard, buy their own home, and one day start a family here in Ireland. But they couldn't take the rent increases anymore, and they knew that there was more coming. So last week they were left with no other option but to move back into his parents' home, back into his childhood bedroom. And now their plan has changed. Their plan now is to save money, to book flights and head to Australia. Taoiseach, this couple are 26 and 27 years of age. This is what non-stop rip-off rents have done to their future, and it is a direct result of your policies over decades that have driven this rent crisis to boiling point. And the crisis that has resulted now in 5,400 eviction notices being issued in the last quarter alone. Your policies are not getting young people out of box rooms, you're putting them back into them. In the last year alone, both new rents and existing rents have risen by 5% across the state. But in some counties, the increases have been truly shocking. Leitrim up 16%, Carlow up 15%, Longford up 14%. The average new rent now in this state is €20,000 a year. In Dublin, the picture is even more brutal. The average new rent in Dublin stands at €27,000 a year. Taoiseach, this isn't an accident. This is the direct result of Fine Gael's approach to housing and to renters, letting the market run wild, protecting profits and abandoning ordinary people. Average rents were less than €1,000 when you became minister, when you took up your position in cabinet. Now they're nearly double that, Minister. That means that people are now having to pay over €9,000 more a year in rent than when you took office, and almost €10,000 more a year here in Dublin for new rents. And you're going to make matters worse. From March of next year, tens of thousands of renters will see their rent reset to the very top of the market. For some, this will mean a doubling of the rent. So I ask you, Taoiseach, how high are you willing to let rents go before you intervene? Is it €3,000 a month, 4,000, maybe 5,000? What's your cut-off point? Because young people can't take this pressure any longer. You're pricing them out of homes, out of family life and out of their own future. And what did renters get in this year's budget? Well, they didn't get the promise that you made to them that you would increase the renters' tax credit. They didn't get that, but landlords are going to get an increase. They'll get a €1,000 tax break next year. Workers get no tax cut at all, but developers get €250 million of a tax break for apartments that are already under construction. Once again, the government made clear political choices, landlords and developers over renters. Taoiseach, our position is clear and it's simple. You need to end the rip-off. You need to get rents under control. You need to make housing affordable. That means cutting rents and freezing them any further rent increases for the next 3 years to give renters breathing space and to stop this relentless upward spiral. So here's the question. Are you going to finally act and cut rents and introduce real meaningful three-year rent freeze? Yes or no? Or are you going to continue with Fine Gael's failed approach that has already driven rents through the roof? While you sit at the cabinet table, rents have gone up on average €1,000 a month, to the point that it costs €27,000 for a new tenant here in this capital. It's shameful.
Well, thanks very much, Laskin Corla. Good morning. Firstly, I want